Hello, this is Jim with DC Digital. Today I'm demonstrating a master secondary timer. It's a countdown timer and it has BCD switches, the master does, and they're minutes and seconds, so you can set up to 99 minutes, 59 seconds. And master secondary, but they're wired. Just as two wires, it's two 22 gauge, go up to 1,000 feet distance between. These are for customers that don't want to necessarily use the 900 megahertz radio that we have that will go up to 1,500 feet. RF is not always desirable in most, or in some areas. Some companies don't want that, especially in the military or government type scenarios. So they go with a wired master secondary. So the master is at the control room and the secondary obviously out in the field. And I have it set up with a reset and start switch. It's just a contact closure, momentary. And you can actually feed in, if you wanted to, 5 to 30 volts DC pulse if you wanted to, or a contact closure. But basically, you give it the contact closure, starts counting down. I have it set for 1 minute. And then these are 2.3 inch high digits, all aluminum extrusion. Everything is connected on the back of the enclosure. So here's your inputs. These are optoed inputs, and your data line. So we normally use green and white. And then here's a relay contact closure for the end of period. And this one is programmed for 1 second end of period closure. So you have normally open, normally closed, however you wanted with the armature. The power is 120. It's a wall adapter, and it comes with a 6-foot cord. And each one has a 2.1 millimeter coaxial cable. Now we could set them up for however power you wanted. You wanted just a straight cord, or you want to put in your own 24 volts. If you wanted to put, there's the relay. I don't know if you heard it click or not. But you can put your 24 volts in here directly. But all of our timers and clocks come standard with the 120 wall adapter. We include those, but you do have the option. So you remove this, it's normaling, and then just put in your 24 volts DC here. It's master secondary, so this secondary is always going to be redundant of the master, whatever the display is. And here's your data coming into your secondary. We do have knockouts on either side and a knockout in the back for either conduit, half-inch conduit, or just bring in the seal tight. Also, mounting is 4 square or electrical 2x4 or 4x4 electrical box, rough end box. And it's simply just 2 screws on the top and then a slot on the bottom to align it and mount the front portion, which has your display. Display is all set up here on the front part of the enclosure. And then, of course, everything's modular, so you just unplug it, mount your back box. We do have magnetic mounts for our 4-inch and a 2.3 inch. We call them the DC25s, and also the 1-inch. Let's see here. I think that pretty much covers everything. This is for Pfizer, and I'm thinking it's going to be used for some type of pharmaceutical timer for timing anything that they do pharmaceutical wise, probably process in their process. We call them process timers or production timers, however you want to do it. Use them. I forgot to mention that the secondaries, you can daisy chain secondaries. You can daisy chain up to 100 of these on there if you wanted to. And like I said, 1,000 feet, 22 gauge pair. If you used like say 20 gauge or 18 gauge, you can go further. But we recommend 1,000 feet limit on the 22 gauge. Let's see, that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and restart it. DC25 T-DN master secondary and wired secondary. This is Jim with DC Digital. Thanks for watching.